Mhm. Hey Grace, welcome in. Welcome in. Shelby, welcome in. We'll begin in a couple of minutes. We usually begin in 10 minutes after the hour. Hey Amanda Williams, welcome in. How are you doing? Happy Friday. How was your week? Gracie, thank you so much. Um, we are in our camping theme era until the middle of June. We have our Project Wednesday decorations. We have our camping background. We will be drinking some tea later. Madonna Browntown, how are you? I'm glad you came in at the beginning. The little lantern lights, I got these off of Amazon. I just typed in little lantern lights. I'm doing really good. You are early. You're like one of the first. I just turned on the camera. How's work? How is the family? How is the husband? How is the grandparent? Everybody. I need an update. What's going on at work? Busy? Oh, good, good. Well, that's good. I mean, I know sometimes it's a little stressful, but it's nice to be busy. Busy with work or busy with the family? I'm usually a silent listener. Oh, Shelby, welcome back. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. All is well. Work is crazy. Hubby is doing good. Oh, okay. Good. Family is good. No, oh, okay. Is school almost out for the kids? I think you said one of your kids was getting ready to go to school. Is getting ready, right? But Madonna Browntown, sometimes we need that drama. She had her last day of pre-K on Wednesday. Oh, how did she feel? Like, is she acclimated? Do you feel like she's gonna do well in kindergarten? Like, is I mean, because that's a whole thing. Can you hear me? Kind of, yes. I think pre-K is such a good idea because I think the major part of kindergarten is the first semester when they have to acclimate. And if they've just been home and they haven't been socialized, it takes that full semester to do that. But if you put her in pre-K, I think you're a step ahead. She needs a summer program. Madonna Browntown, I wouldn't. I would because, yeah, you just want to keep them in that routine. Yeah, you want to keep them in that routine, and if she loves it, why not? They don't know any different at that point, you know. Eventually, she's gonna fight you on it, but if you feel like she's loved it, if you feel like she loves it, and she'll have a good time, I would do it. And usually the middle school, usually the summer is a little bit more. They have more fun activities planned for them. So yeah, I would do a summer routine. Hmm. Hey, Faith, welcome in. Faith, possibly, it's so pricey, 300 per child for 3 weeks, and it's only 4 hours a day. Oh, would be her schedule wise. Oh, okay, 310 per child for 3 weeks. Mm, okay. The school system isn't offering anything. Public school isn't offering anything. Uh-huh. Oh, that is through school. Oh, wow. Okay. Hmm. 310 per child for 3 weeks. And 24 hours a day. Yeah. I mean, you gotta do what's best for you. Do what's best for the family. Um, it's not her school exactly, but still in the same city. Oh, okay. Hey, Ronnie Graver, welcome in. Still in the same city. Okay, but she for sure needs something. See if you might try call the district that you live in, because even though you're not, from what I understand here in California, even though if you're not, your son or daughter is not going to public school, you still are in the public school system because of taxes and all that. So call the district and see if there's anything, um, any programs that they know of, or um, because there's always like free stuff out there. Like we have a summer school, and then we have an after school program that works together. So the kids can go to summer school in the morning, and then in the afternoon, they go to their after school program. It's the parents are like, take them. So yeah, just kind of ask questions. See if you know. Ask any of the parents. See if any of the parents know anything. What state are you in? Oh, Arizona. Oh, okay. There's got to be something there. There has to be something there. Let me write it down. I'm gonna see if there's any. And do you know the name of the district? Your district? Oh, okay, perfect. All right. Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, we'll do some research. We'll look it up, and then we'll see if there's any buzzwords or anything there uh, that you might find that could possibly be there, or grants or anything like that. Has to be. There always is. I know that our district offers summer summer school for 4 hours in the morning for free. It's at no cost. Hey, Stacy, welcome in. I thought I'd catch the East Coast again. Oh, you're in North Carolina. Oh, fun. What are you doing in North Carolina? You on vacation, or what's going on in North Carolina? The Carolinas. I love the Carolinas and the Dakotas. I love that we broke them into two, North and South. North and South Dakota. Hey, Faith. Yep. Hey, Renee, welcome in. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to everybody. Hey, Carrie Lindsay, welcome in. We'll begin in a couple of minutes. Just waiting for the room to get filled. Oh, you're on vacation. I went to the Great Smoky Mountains yesterday. Oh, how fun. How was that? That must have been amazing. Must have been amazing. The Great Smoky Mountains sounds, I love things like that. Love, love, love things like that. We'll begin in a couple minutes. We're just waiting. Just a little bit more people to come in. Hey, Carrie Lindsay, welcome in. Weather has been perfect. I saw a couple of black bears. Oh, how fun. Yeah, Stacy, when I was in Colorado the last 2 days, it was very much spring over there, and the weather was gorgeous. It was definitely very spring. Like we have spring here, but it gets convoluted with the hot weather. I'll check in later. Oh, okay, Madonna Barton. We'll see you soon. It's good seeing you again. Um, yeah, so it was really nice. I'm pretty sure, yeah, in the areas that have actual seasons. Oh, Carrie Lindsay in Iowa. I bet you it's gorgeous. I kind of putting together that the places that have actual seasons, spring is probably very beautiful, very bright, very clean, nice sky. Amanda Williams. Did I see any elk? I didn't. I didn't see any elk. I'm pretty sure if I had gone, I didn't go up into the mountains this time while I was there. I was at ground level. It's nice. All right, let's go ahead and get started. We are fully wrapped in our little critter collection. Yesterday, we read When I Get Bigger. And then the West Coast got, I was so mad. This is going to be our story for today. I was so mad. I love his face. I wanted to keep some frogs in the bathtub, but Mom wouldn't let me. I was so mad. He's got all his reptile collection in that tub. And Mom said, no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I wanted to play with my little sister's dollhouse, but Dad wouldn't let me. I was so mad. Of course, he's not going to let you play when you hoard the whole thing. So Dad was really upset. The doll and the mouse. We learned on this story that the mouse and the spider are not fully developed characters yet, and they're just kind of all over the place. Later on, they start getting hidden. And it starts to come together. Yeah, the frog's in the tub. I wanted to play hide and seek in the clean sheets, but Grandma said, no, you can't. I was just so mad. I was telling everybody yesterday, my mom used to have these in the backyard, the clothesline. And when she would hang out the sheets, I loved just going right in between them with my arms out. And just, the smell of them too. Does anybody have outdoor clotheslines, or does anybody like hanging their clothes outside to dry? The best smell. Hey, Fashion Style 2024, welcome in. I wanted to wear the garden, but Grandpa said, no, you can't. Look at that side eye. It's like, I'm gonna do it anyways. I'm gonna do it anyways. We did that during hurricane when we had no power for 6 weeks. Oh, did you? Oh my goodness, for 2 weeks. Yikes. Was it during the summertime? Well, obviously it had to be during the summertime. Oh, so that must have been nice. I love the way the clothes, especially towels. And they seem more absorbent too after you've hung them on the line. They seem more absorbent. We love this little house in the background here, the little cottage. The tomatoes. I think those are tomatoes. Hey, Just Relax, welcome in. Just Relax, how are you feeling today? So I decided to decorate the house, but Grandpa said, no, you can't do that either. This poor kid, they don't let him do anything. He needs somebody to sit with him, and they need to find out exactly what it is he likes doing. 3 choices. We need to find 3 things that you enjoy doing, because you're being destructive. The mouse is over it. Honestly, not good, my throat. Oh, no. Hey, pretty face, thank you so much for that, Rose. I really appreciate that. Yes, he's side-eyeing all over the place. Just Relax. Is it things happening outside, or do you think it's just your body right now? Dad said, why don't you play in the sandbox? I didn't want to do that. Mom said, why don't you play on the slide? I didn't want to do that either. I was Too mad. These are like the middle schoolers that I work with. Oh, you're not sure. Brianna, yeah, these are our classics. We love starting our children's literature hour with the classics. These are millennial and Gen Z classics. They're also very Gen X as well. Oh, you're not sure? Okay. Hey, Joey, welcome in. We still haven't found out what it is he wants to do. I wanted to practice my juggling show instead, but Mom said, no, you can't. But look at what he chooses to juggle his eggs. Hey, Prince Hairflip, welcome in. Yeah, Brianna, Bearstein Bears, yep. We have that too. We read the collection. I wanted to tickle the goldfish, but Mom said, leave the goldfish alone. Look at the mouse. The mouse is into it now too. The mouse is like, they don't let us do anything here. Of course you're gonna get in trouble. You won't let me do anything I want to do, I said. I guess I'll run away. That's how mad I was. I love it. Yeah, mouse with the egg. He's being very, but we love it. We love a petty critter. You anything I want to do, I said. I guess I'll run away. That's how mad I was. Do you UK the book? Do you know books? No, I don't, Brianna. Mr. Putter and Tabby, I do not know. I do not. That unlikely childhood memory with goldfish. Yes. Amanda Williams, right? Yeah. They're always side-eyeing in this one. I noticed that too. Even the baby side-eyeing. He's like, I'm the baby here, not you. The little clown thing. So I packed my wagon with my favorite toys, and I packed a bag of cookies to eat on the way. It's like, if I'm gonna leave, I'm not gonna leave hungry. If I'm gonna leave, I'm not leaving hungry. It's about an old man and his cat Tabby there. So, oh, Brianna, can you DM me that, please? DM me those titles. I always ask people to DM me because I'll forget. Yes, if you give a mouse a cookie. We've had, that's one of the ones that we've read in the past before. We do a library haul every weekend. We get fresh new titles. Those of you who are new, please join our live. We get a library haul every weekend. Fresh new titles. If there are some suggestions that you have, I go to the library and I check them out. So he gets his cookies, his bag of cookies. Hey, Michael Collar, welcome in, 1944. Then I walked out the front door, but my friends were going to the park to play ball. Can you come too? They asked. Look at the mom. She was happy. She's like, oh, at least we got him out of the house. But notice that he's finding something that he wants to do. He's got to go outside. You have to go outside. Stop being a pest. Go outside and go play with your friends. You're going to be hearing a lot of that soon. And Mom said I could. Mom, you didn't even need to ask. Mom's like, bye. Can I go? They're all side-eyeing. He's like, I don't really want you to, but... Poor little critter. I'll run away tomorrow if I'm still so mad. At least he's playing with the little mouse. The end. Tomorrow, all by myself. Just a little critter collection. Always a good way to start the live. Always a good way to start the live. We ease our way in, because sometimes we don't know if we're going to get a heavy topic. Sometimes we don't know if we're going to get some artistic brilliance. So a little critter collection is always a good way to slide right in to the live. Out of 1 through 10, let's take a vote. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? 1 through 10. 1 being 10 being I really enjoyed it. Let's see what we have. Carrie Lindsay, 10 out of 10. I agree. Yeah, I like that one. Hey, Christina, how was your birthday? Christina, tell us all about your birthday. Amanda, 10. Renee, 10. Cappy, very cute, 8. I agree. Just relax, 8. Yeah. Stacy, 10. Lilo and Stitch was, oh, was it? I'll probably go see that with my nephew. Was it good? All right. Michael, 10. Shiny Peanut, 10. Faith, it's giving the same vibe as that punk Ruby who never let Max do anything. Right? Jilly, 9. Christina, I loved it. Oh, good. Did you guys go out to dinner or anything like that afterwards? How was that? What else did you do? Lovely Lauren. Oh my god, I want to go see Lilo and Stitch too. My dog's like, oh, how sweet. Christina, I went with 2 friends and my nephew. Oh, how fun. Oh, just the movie? Oh, okay. Good. I'm glad you had a really good birthday. Are you going to extend your birthday over the weekend, or are you a one and done birthday person? Some people like to extend their birthdays out for days at a time, weeks, like a birthday month, and they just schedule it left and right. All right, let's set the timer for 1 minute. Guys, our goal for today, we're going to really push it today because I was gone for the week, and then yesterday we didn't do too well. Both lives didn't do too well. So we're going to try for 100,000 today, okay? Can we do 100 to 1,000? Yes, my friend and I are going to my mom's. Oh, how fun. You guys going to have breakfast? Let's set the timer for 1 minute. Hey, Siri, set the timer for 1 minute. Our friend Just Susie, she's not in. She's not feeling well, so I'm gonna be Just Susie. Let's keep hitting them hearts. Keep tapping your screen for 1 minute. We're gonna tap the screen for 1 minute so we can try to make 100K today. Let me see. My friend are going to my mom. Okay, my friends bought me a Stitch 3-piece, a backpack, a wallet, and a key. Oh, how fun! That's really cute. Prince Hairfield, you're multitasking tonight? Oh, okay. I got work tomorrow in the morning at 11:30. Oh my gosh. How many hours do you have to work, Michael? Yeah, I hope she's feeling better soon too. Exactly. Yeah, I hope she's feeling better too. We need to reach out to her and see how she's feeling. Okay, we are in our minute tap. Let's see if we can get to, oh, there's our minute. Hey Siri, turn off. Let's see how far we can get. Keep tapping, keep tapping. Yeah. From the attic, I'm a teacher. I'm just finishing my 17th year. We got, guys, today, this year I'm doing 8th grade. So we had the seniors come from the local high school. So the seniors who are graduating this year are the kids who were in 7th grade when we went on for COVID. So that March, so we did the whole school year, 2019 through 2020. They were in 7th grade, then they went on COVID. And in their 8th grade years when they were completely at home. So this graduating year, this year, they graduate. I had a lot of them come up to me and thank me. It's so interesting because they hate you. They hate you in middle school because you're the special ed teacher. And then I had this one boy come up to me. He goes, I just want to say thank you so much for helping me. I really appreciate all the help that you gave me. And he wanted to take a picture with me. Isn't that sweet? They're so much more mature as seniors, and they know now what their services mean. 8 hours and 30 minutes, and this week I got 35. Oh, good. It sucks having to work on the weekend, but I'm glad you got some hours. We're going to have steaks on the grill. Yum, Christina, that sounds so good. Just relax. Wasn't that? That was so sweet. I loved it. All right. Let me go ahead and continue. We have some titles here that we need to get through. Yesterday we read a very cultural book called, I read this one to the West Coast. Or I'm not sure if I read you guys this one. Henry's First Moon Birthday. So when you're a baby and you're a month old, in the Korean culture, they celebrate you're 1 month old. Mm-hmm. Yeah, just relax, it did. I felt bad though because I don't remember his name. But that's part of it. Yeah, it was very sweet. But I asked him his name. I said, you know what? I go, it's been 4 years ago. What's your name? So he told me. And I said, if you need anything, come back. If you need help filling out your applications, if you need help making calls for jobs, let me know. Come back to the school and we'll help you out. It's really nice. Uncle Peter's Amazing Chinese Wedding. Uncle Peter's Amazing Chinese Wedding. I think it's the same girl. Amanda Williams, yes, I am. I definitely am. We have the money. We have the monies for the fish. I just got super busy last week, and it set me back. I was supposed to get it last weekend, but with everything going on, it's been kind of chaotic. Today was the last day of finals. I have 3 days off this weekend, so this weekend for sure. I just gotta find a place for us to put it. We love a good end page. We love a good end page. Uncle Peter's Amazing Chinese Wedding. This is Uncle Peter, my father's baby brother, the coolest dude, a girl's best friend. That's Uncle Peter. Mm-hmm. Hey Mango, welcome in. Yeah, we are in our camping era right now. We're going to be in our camping era at least until mid-June. At least until mid-June. Today, he's getting married. Everyone is happy. Everyone but me. I love weddings, but not this one. Uncle Peter is upstairs taking his wedding bath, so he'll be clean as Monday morning. Except this is Saturday, and he should be with me getting dirty at the playground. After a hot dog lunch, we should be heading to the movies. Jumbo popcorn, please, he'd say, with extra butter for my special girl. I'm his special girl, just me. I am the jelly on his toast and the leaves in his tea. Now I'm an umbrella turned inside out. I squeeze back my tears. Aww. This just takes all the stress away from us. Aww. Michael, I'm so glad. We're here to relax. We're here to, the intention of this live is that we gave our brains over to stress, to worry, anxiety. And just for this 1 hour, let's give ourselves permission to be happy. We can spend the next hour after this being upset or going over whatever, but let's just spend this hour feeling happy, feeling safe in our rooms. If this is our silent time by ourselves, enjoy it without any guilt. So our little friend, her uncle's getting married. They had a routine together that they would do things together with. She's a little upset. She's gonna lose him now. And these are all the fun things that they would do together. Get tea, go to the theaters, get popcorn, jelly, sandwiches. Hey Victoria, welcome in. Welcome back, Victoria. Victoria, how are you feeling? I know that there was an issue that happened. How's that going? Downstairs, the air is thick with stories of Uncle Peter. High school chess champion, fastest 100-meter track star, best mailman around. Everyone is busy oohing and awing over the presents the bride's family gave him: a pair of shoes so that he would go far, a wallet to wish him wealth, a belt to hold up his pants, a new suit to help him look good. My aunties touch everything as though they are shopping. Dewey ho, they coo, meaning best quality. My cousins race through Uncle Peter's house and stab one another with paper swords. Then start your engines, someone yells. Hey Hannah, welcome in. You're the only thing that makes me feel completely safe. Oh, thank you so much for that, Shiny Peanut. I really appreciate that. It's been a rough day, but glad to see you tonight. My mom is still in pretty bad shape. We're praying for the best. Yeah, guys, let's all say a prayer for Victoria's mom. She was in an accident, and I think you said she was on life support. So they're opening all the presents. And they're looking at more things that he received. It's the lucky hour for Uncle Peter to pick up his bride. If this were 100 years ago, she would ride in a special chair carried by his friends. 200 years ago, he would carry her on his back. But today, he is using his car. That's a good history lesson. Father tells us children to go along to bring good luck. My cousins scramble for the best seats, and I end up squished. So here she is in her car with her uncle, and she's saying, 1,000 years ago, this is what a wedding would look like. 100 years, this is what it would look like. But today we're in a car. Isn't that funny? You can't see her yet, orders cousin Mamie, blocking Stella's door when we get there. Pay up. Now the groom must bargain for the bride to show how much he'll give her for love. First, Uncle Peter offers bus tokens, then an earring. Cousin Heyman hands over his rubber fish keychain. I give my last purple jawbreaker, but not before scraping it, just a little on my teeth. Finally, Uncle Peter gives her, yikes, $200. Not enough, says Lucy Sue, the maid of honor. Sing us a song. Climb a tree, cartwheel. My cousins help Uncle Peter by doing everything the bridesmaids ask until... So they're right in the middle of the celebrations. Here comes the bride. Amazing Stella, hair like unwoven silk, eyes like two black pearls, is dressed from head to toe in red, red, red to bring good luck. Dragons and phoenixes chase one another across her long, tall dress. When Uncle Peter sees her, his face lights up like the aurora borealis, and he reaches for her hand. I quick grab his other one and pull. So he gets to see his bride for the first time. Look at how pretty she is in her red dress. And he's all happy. And then she's not having an easy time with it. And she's saying, let's go, I say. And she's really upset. She really loves her uncle. Guys, you're going to hear music in the background tonight because we have a wedding at the venue. The music's going to go on until 10 o'clock tonight, so you're going to be hearing background music. Someone pushes me here and shoves me there until we wind up inside Stella's house and right in place for family pictures. There is nowhere else to stand except around Stella. She is the sun, and we are the rest of the universe. The camera follows Stella's every move. She twinkles and shines. I feel like cosmic dust. The camera's flash explodes, and when I blink, a lost tear slides down my cheek. So they're in the full wedding, and this is how they celebrate a wedding. I love these little triangle shapes here. These kids. Very basic, but it gets the message across. It rains birdseed and kisses when Stella and her bridesmaids, all the cousins, Uncle Peter, and I get back to his house. How about shooting a few hoops? I shout to him, but he only laughs and winks at me. Why does he think I'm joking? She hasn't figured it out yet. He's married. He's in his own world now. And his new world does not include her. He will eventually, but he needs to get used to it. Inside, the bride and groom light incense and bow to the faded photographs of ancient grandpa and ancient grandma. They bow to the other grown-ups, then to each other. Soon, everyone is bowing, which is the Chinese way of saying, "Hello, you are important to me." I am bowing, but Stella passes by me without a nod. So they have their rituals, their traditions. They bow to a picture of their ancients. Lights. Hey, Team Emmerich, welcome in. It's time for the tea ceremony where the family officially welcomes the bride. Stella will serve tea, showing she is no longer a guest, but a member of the family. Suddenly, I have an idea. I sneak into the kitchen where the hot chrysanthemum special is waiting in Grandma's fancy pot. So I'm assuming this is a present. Or the chrysanthemum special is waiting in a fancy pot. Hey, Natalia, welcome in. Tonight we are drinking, it's called peppercorn chamomile. Thank you for asking. When Stella pours, everyone asks, "What's this?" and peers into their tiny cups. It looks like water. It smells like water. Is it water? Where's the cha? Father wants to know, and he hurries into the kitchen. He looks straight at me. Where's the tea? She asks. So they're all getting ready. There's their little tea set. There's their little tea set. They're all getting ready to drink some tea. In a quiet room, I tell my mother all my sadness. Like water without tea leaves, it pours into her lap. She tells me she will be sad too the day I leave her. But, she says, she will also be happy, knowing I am happy. Then gently, she kisses my head. I will never leave, I insist. Oh, you're drinking peppermint white chocolate. Oh, that sounds really good. We stuck between that and chamomile. It was hard to decide. Yes, I think that's a good choice. Peppermint white chocolate. I bet you that tastes really good. Hung bow, red packets of lucky money pass into Stella's and Peter's hands as they share the freshly made tea. My aunties drape Stella with buttery gold jewelry to wish her health and happiness. Father, who is funny all the time, awards Stella with a shiny medal for uncommon courage and bravery. So as she's mourning her relationship with her uncle, because her uncle's married now, he's not going to have as much time for her, we get to see the traditions of what happens during a wedding. And this is pretty typical, the exchange of buttery gold jewelry to wish her health and happiness. Father, who is funny all the time, awards Stella with the shiny medal for uncommon courage and bravery. So some little trinkets. Some little trinkets to exchange for women. Oh, I bet. Probably smells really good. What brand is it, Natalia? After the last drop of tea, oldest uncle writes Uncle Peter's Chinese name on a red cloth. Then he writes Stella's. He gives them advice in Chinese, which sounds like a long, boring speech until oldest aunt clears her throat and gives him a little poke. The happy couple exchange rings, and then, yuck, they kiss. Everyone claps and smiles. So we've reached the end of the ceremony. Everybody claps and kisses. Hey, Dartini, welcome in. At last comes the fun part, the bed jumping ceremony that ends the sleepy half of the wedding. My grandmas say that the new couple will have as many children as will jump on their bed, which is covered with a ton of sweets. But my cousins get there before I do, and I end up with Aunt Lois's healthy tofu chicks. Thank you, I mumble as politely as I can. It's called Uncle Lee Organics from my parents' cupboard. Never had it before. Oh, nice. Uncle Lee's Organic. I'm gonna try that out. Tell you, I'm at my parents this weekend for a family graduation ceremony. I love it, Natalia. Oh, family graduation, how fun. Who's graduating? Is it college or is it high school? Stella changes into her dress for the banquet. If this were 100 years ago, she would change it to 100 different dresses to show off her family's wealth. If this were 200 years ago, she would have to change so many times that she wouldn't be able to eat. While Grandpa is saying that Stella's a feast for the eyes, I feast on vegetables disguised as flowers, duck with skin like paper, and my favorite, long life noodles, too slippery for chopsticks, but perfect to slurp from the edge of my plate. The cake has extra creamy frosting, but my favorite is the wedding soup, a sweet broth of red bean and pearl tapokia. Fertility soup, my aunties whisper, good for making babies. Gulp, milk please, I cough. My little sister high school that makes me feel so over it. Oh my goodness, yeah. Oh, she's class of 2025. Oh, tell her we said happy graduation. I just found a fireside spice flavor too. Oh, that's gonna be really good. And the rose one's gonna be really good too. So here's the aunt. She has to get ready in her different outfits. There are toasts to the bride and groom, Stella, award-winning science teacher, expert car mechanic, loving daughter, and Peter, the luckiest man in town. My cousins like clanging on their water glasses to make the bride and groom kiss, which makes me squeeze my eyes shut and Auntie Lucy cough into her napkin. Then Stella changes into the dancing dress. Everyone shimmies to a band called Giga Dragon Bite. Even Lobot, my great grandmother, who can still get down at 103. So this is the celebration part. I love my teaser. She says, "Oh, she's sitting next to me. Oh, how fun!" Tell her we said congratulations on 2025. You did amazing. So this is the celebration part here. I stand far back when Stella throws her bouquet because I know she has a mean 40-yard pass. I almost catch it, but it's intercepted by Auntie Annie, who, oops, drops it into the hands of Auntie Karen. Before I get to dance with Uncle Peter, it's time to go. My line moves too slow for baby Henry, who's tired and cranky, but too fast for me. Suddenly, come with me, someone says in my ear. It's Auntie Stella. I nearly forgot the most important thing, she says, pulling me outside. Oh, looks like they're gonna get ready to throw the bouquet. Oh yes, thank you so much, Prince Heffa. I really appreciate that. Stella hands me a big box. You are my first and only niece, she says. I want you to do this. She dashes back to the line, but not before blowing me a kiss and saying, I hope you know I love you. I open the box with a tiny bit. A butterfly flutters out, and then another. I open it all the way, and soon the air is filled with 1,000 butterflies. The sight is so beautiful I can't even breathe. Everyone has come to join me now. They gasp and clap, and I take a bow, and finally everything feels like it should. Like a wonderful dream. Oh, I think her new aunt knew how upset she was that she was losing her uncle. because she got to open that box with all the butterflies, and all the butterflies came out. They have butterflies. We have butterflies. There's our butterfly that we made, and then there's the other butterfly that we made. Great job, my awesome special girl. I hear Uncle Peter say, and he scoops me into his arms. Aunt Stella hugs us both. Thank you for sharing your amazing uncle, she whispers just to me. Her goodbye dress looks like summer, and she smells like trees and cartwheels. Welcome to the family, I whisper, and hug her back before they get into their car and drive away. Oh, so she made her officially part of the family. The end. Uncle Peter's amazing Chinese wedding. We love a good cultural experience. Oh, thank you so much for the corgi. I really appreciate that. Who gave us that? Mango, thank you so much for the corgi. Really love that. Uncle Peter's amazing Chinese dress. We started the live with just a little critter series collection, and then we went into Uncle Peter's amazing Chinese wedding. I'm gonna go with one. I love a good cultural book, but this one was kind of long. I think this one got a little bit too long. It could have made it shorter. So I'm gonna go with one. What are we thinking in the comment section? Shalise, welcome in. One. Shalise, how have you been keeping yourself occupied now that you're done with school? Meg at 12. You like the first one too? Yeah, that one was a good one. I'm gonna tell you, creme brulee tea. Now I regret not doing that one instead. They must have a really big cabinet full of different teas. Janelle Howell won, and I missed the first two. Yeah. That's fine. We have two more left. Hannah won, Prince Hair Flip 2. Yeah, we love a good cultural book. Okay, let's set the timer for 1 minute. They've got a huge selection. Oh, I love that. Yes, enjoy some tea for us. I love that. All right, I'm going to set the timer for 1 minute. Let's go ahead and tap. Our goal tonight, guys, is 100K. Hey, Siri, set the timer for 1 minute. We need to get back into the flow of the For You page, and the best way to do that is to tap away. When I'm gone for a week, it slips our live further and further down. So let's try to get back to where we were earlier. That's how we got those fun little emojis that you're tapping at. They're no longer hearts. Can you guys hear the music? They're playing the Achy Breaky Heart. These are all wedding standards. Is the music too loud for you guys? Let me know. I'm hoping that the music can hear. Oh, it's not too loud. Okay. Not the achy here. Right, Victoria? Oh, okay. Thank you, Natalia. I appreciate it. Oh, okay. Good. I don't want it to be overbearing. Yeah, where I live at, my apartment is in a wedding venue, and it's wedding season, so we'll be hearing a lot of this on Friday nights. You can barely hear it. Oh, good. Can you hear it? Oh, good. Then it probably drowns out the sound. Good. All right, there is our minute. We are at 21K. I'm going to go get our new library hall, and let's see what we have in there. Yes, as for during series time. Unless I turn that lamp. Oh, okay. Okay, perfect. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, let's see what we have in the stacks. Since we are in our camping season, yes, a new library haul. This is bag 1 of 2. On Gull Beach. Since we are in summertime, I thought it would be fun if we got a book based on beaches and summer. We love a good end page. We love a good purple, powdery end page. It's like a powdery blue. On Gull Beach. As I was walking on Gull Beach, I saw a starfish within reach. Set down my pail of sticks and stones, of shells and bleached small ends of bones. We love a good rhyming book. As I was walking on Gull Beach, I saw a starfish within reach. Hey Bobby, welcome in. Yeah, we just started. But as I bent by wave and spray, a gull flew down, snatched star away. Oh, so here's the gull, and he snatched the starfish away. Because if you remember, he spots that starfish. Here comes the gull. Those gulls, they're aggressive. I followed quickly on the strand. My feet left footprints in the sand. The gull was faster wing by wing, and in his mouth, his star plaything. Oh, so he swooped up that starfish. We love a good beach scene, especially since the month of May is almost ending. This is, guys, we're on the last week of May, and we're going into the summer months. We love a good reminder of what a beach scene is like. How many of you are going to be going into some type of water, body of water, whether it be the river, the beach, a pool? Then, as I watched him from afar, that gull let go a falling star. So the gull took away the little star and he let it go. Then, as I watched him from afar, the gull let go a falling star. I love how they used the whole page to show the boy looking at the falling star. Quickly, I reached single-handed to catch the star before it landed. Another gull sliced through the air and grabbed the sea star falling there. That poor little starfish. Yeah, right, Natalia? I know. I'm in Grand Haven, Minnesota. Bobby, how fun. Grand Haven in a cottage on the lake. I am super jealous. So this is you, basically this is you right now. That must be so nice. Oh my gosh. But other gulls, all loud and shrill, pass the star from Bill. Yeah, that poor star. I feel bad for it. Pass the star from Bill to Bill. I love this aerial shot. Yes, but the starfish are so Key West, Florida. Oh, is that right, Bob? I love this aerial view that we get of the starfish. The starfish is in midair being fought over by all these gulls. And there's the little boy there at the bottom. They're very aggressive. I raced more swiftly, running after, following their gullish laughter. This is written by somebody who appreciates gulls. Oh, that's too funny. I always call seagulls Steven Seagull. That is too funny. Steven Seagal. Seagull. Ran by rocks and smooth sea glasses, stumbled over dunes and grass. And there he is in his little lake. Splashed through tide pools at my feet, passed by waders slim and fleet. And he is running, the little crab. This is definitely very a lake house. A house by the lake. Dodged the scurries of small crabs, pincers making quick, sharp jabs. The final gull gave one loud shriek, and with that, opened up his beak. Hey, Billy Cody, welcome in. They carried that starfish all the way from here into the air. And with that, opened up its beak. Let's see what happens. The star came shooting down to me. I reached up for it tenderly. My fingers touched her rays and caught her. Saved her from that gullish slaughter. Look at that. That's such a good illustration. Hands catching that poor starfish. Yes, she's on the beach. This one here saved her from that gullish slaughter. She definitely was going to get slaughtered by those gulls. Put her back into the water, far out of their reach. I would probably do the same thing if I saw that. Like, oh, poor little starfish. There she sank down into the sea. Hooray for starfish, huzzah for me, as I walked home from Gull Beach. We love a good Gull Beach. Oh, this is life on a New England beach. It gave me New England. So many gulls. Oh, and they give you this little guide here about the different types of gulls. And then the kind of sea life on the New England beach. How you can help our beaches and wildlife. This is a good one. The end on Gull Beach. This is why we read children's literature. This is why we read children's literature. We get a small piece of understanding gulls on Gull Beach in the New England coast. We love a good New England coast. We love when somebody in the live tells us that they are on a beach, on a lake house, in a cottage. That is our thing here on the live. Prince Hairflip, your vote switched? Yeah, I think mine did too. Let's revisit what we've read so far. Just a Little Critter Collection 1. A good way to start the live, a classic. Everybody knows the Little Critter series. Are we ever going to get Watches of Freddy? No. Bobby, I looked that one up at the library. My local library doesn't have it. I did look that one up. Did not have it. Because I can click it and I can have them put it on hold. But we don't have that one at my local library. I'm gonna try a new library this summer, so stay tuned. Just a Little Critter Collection 1. And then 2, Uncle Peter's Amazing Chinese Wedding. We got cultural, a little long, but we got to see a Korean wedding. And then on Gull Beach. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with 3. I agree. My vote has shifted to 3. Let's see what everybody's vote is in the comments section. Let's see what your votes are in the comments section. Billy Cody 3. 3 now, yes. Yeah, that was a good one. Off. Hey Renee, yeah, 3 for Renee. Shutterbug 79-1. We love a good critter book. Janelle Howell 3. Yeah, gold. We love a good New England house on a lake. Love that. Eat it up. All right, let's set the timer for 1 minute. Hey Siri, set the timer for 1 minute. We're trying for 100K likes before the 4th book, but we're falling a little short. We're falling a little short. We're at 24K. We are maybe a third of the way to 100K. What about David Shannon books? Can you give me some more information on that, David Shannon? "25 seconds. We're tapping away to get to 100K. That is our goal for tonight. The reason why we want to get to 100K is it sends the live out to more audience members. And we've been getting a lot of new people in. So it does work. It does work. All right, there's our minute. All right, let's look in the bag. We just recently did a library haul. I saw this one. This is, thank you so much for returning for those. I saw this one at the library and I thought because of the size of it, and it looks like a very classic children's literature book. It's called Bertolt. Bertolt. And then look at the illustrations on that. Very simple. The little tree. Bertolt. Look at this gorgeous end page. This would make an amazing wallpaper. An amazing wallpaper in maybe your craft room or maybe your accent wall. It's got little leaves, different colors. Bertolt. This one's gonna be a good one. Darn, darn, and more darn. Where's my mitten? I don't see it anywhere. So here's what I was assuming is Bertolt, and he's looking for his lost mitten. I know I'll go to the Lost and Found. There are tons of gloves there. Leather ones, wool mittens, even baseball gloves. So he goes to the Lost and Found to go look for his mitten. Good luck with that one, Bertolt, because mittens are like socks. Once you lose one, forget it. My mitten wasn't there, so I took one that doesn't match. Who cares? I like it this way. Wearing two different mittens is kind of funny. Very smart. And it's true. Hey, if you're not gonna find the actual one, you might as well do a mix-up. They do the same thing. Oh, David Shannon, Bad Case of Stripes, No David. Yeah, we've read a couple of the No David series. Bad Case of Stripes, I'll have to look into that one. The only problem is that when you're different, People can laugh at you, or even worse, sometimes people don't like what's different. So he's got different gloves on, different mittens, and he says that when you're different, some people don't like it, and then they'll make fun of you. Bertolt. Let's see what he gets himself into. To tell you the truth, I have a feeling I'm not like other people. Not just because of the mittens. So here's a little town that he's in. There's children playing. It's snowy outside. And one thing Bertolt knows about himself is I have a feeling I'm not like other people. Not just because of my mittens. We love a good book on inclusion. Most people do things together all the time, like Mr. Bouvard and his friends, or the Berman brothers, or Miss Brock and her knitting club, or Anna Marie and her friends. Most people do things together, like Mr. Bouvard and his friends. Looks like they're playing a game of bocce. And then the Berman brothers, they like rafting together. Knitting club. Catching butterflies. But me, I'm what you call a loner. I do stuff all by myself, and it doesn't bother me one bit. Just the opposite. Oh, so Bertolt is a loner, and he knows that about himself. We love a good character who knows and appreciates their authentic self. Right, Prince Harflett? Yes, Bobby, he is authentic. He likes to go fishing by himself, bakes by himself. Look at that wood burning stove that he's got. Likes to play chess on his own, and even goes out to the oh, look at, he's at a cemetery at night with a little light on his skateboard. I love doing things. I love doing lots of things by myself, but I love climbing my tree best of all. Bertolt, that's the name of my tree. Oh, interesting. So he loves doing things by himself, and he likes climbing this tree. And his tree's name is Bertolt. Isn't that crazy? We love this direction of this tree. Look at the illustration. You get this thick trunk, and then it breaks off into this perfect little circle. Bertolt, the tree. Bertolt is an ancient oak. I know this because one day workers came to cut down another oak. I counted its rings and I got 172 years. Bertolt is much bigger. He must be at least 500 years. Oh. So there's Bertolt right there. And they just finished cutting down this oak tree. It should be, unless an oak tree's dying, should be against the law to cut them down. Bertolt must be at least 500 years. I love everything about Bertolt, but when spring arrives, his leaves make the coolest hideout ever. It's like a cave, a maze, and a fortress. Oh, Bertolt. I love the wisping of these colors and the leaves on top. No one else climbs Bertolt. Maybe they haven't thought of it, or maybe they're scared. Anyone can climb an ordinary tree, but an old oak is something else. The first branch must be 15 feet from the ground. To reach it, you have to go up the trunk, which is like a wall. But I know all of Bertolt's hollows and where to put my hands and feet. It's like climbing up a secret ladder. So he's going to climb up during the springtime. He loves it the best. You got a little ladybug here. A little ladybug. Once I reach the first branch, I continue to climb. It's like going up a steep, winding road, so forget if you get dizzy. So he's made it up to one branch, one of the strongest branches. When Bertolt is covered with leaves, nobody can see me, but I can see everyone else. So his perspective is up on the tree. And nobody really, you know, when we see trees, we really don't think of looking up inside of them. So he can see everybody down in the city or in the little town. I love these little squiggles of lines, the little details. If you think about it, this picture is just drawn with lines, squiggles. Nothing too deep, nothing too detailed, just squiggly lines. I can see Marie, the lawyer's daughter, kissing Kevin, and the trucker twins, who steal bottles from the grocer and sell them back to him. I can see the postman setting his traps, and Cynthia eating corn. Very interesting what he observes. He sees Marie, the lawyer's daughter, kissing Kevin, and the Tucker twins, who steal bottles from the grocer and sell them back to him, and Cynthia eating corn. I'm never alone in my tree. Squirrels scamper in search of acorns. There's a really smart crow who's become my friend. There's an old owl who sleeps all day. I respect him a lot. There are cicadas whose song are 100 decibels. And there are nuthatches, cardinals, and buntings. So he has this whole ecosystem going on in this oak tree. Crows. We love a red cardinal. For those of you who are OGs to the live, during Christmas time we read Red and Lola, or Lola and Red, about the red cardinal. The owl, cicadas, and then the bunting. Yes, we love a good crow. We love a good crow. Crows always make their way into children's literature because they're always so mysterious. There are also some friendly bees, but don't annoy them, not even for a second. I know everything about Bertolt. Yeah, they are the best. They're so magical, mysterious. So there's also a little beehive here in the tree. Look at those bees. Those are some wild looking bees. I know everything about Bertolt. I love that he respects the tree, and that's his main priority. When I climb way up high, I can see for miles around. There he is in the tree. You can see the whole city, the whole town. When it storms, my tree is an amazing place. I have to hold on really tight so I won't blow away. It always surprises me to see the wind press the reeds straight down to the ground. On these days, I take shelter deep inside Bertolt's branches, which sway and creak like the masts of a big ship. I love spring storms. So this is Bertolt in a storm. Yes, a moon, cat, and crow. Yes, Prince Harflip, we do. Jam, yep. Yes, spring storms are the best. I love this abstract painting of Bertolt, the tree. And then just the movement of the picture. I can't wait for spring. He's building a snowman. He can't wait for spring because he loves when it's Bertolt is filled with trees. I saw a beautiful book at my mom's. You'd love The Rainbow Fish by Marcus Pfister. Oh, Dad Tail Cubs. Hey, Dad Tail Cubs, welcome back. We haven't seen you in a while. The Rainbow Fish. Why does that sound familiar to me? I think we might have read The Rainbow Fish by Marcus Pfister. Sounds familiar. Chan, I think we have. Hooray! Dead tail cubs. Let me look at. Oh, the fish with the rainbow scales. Yes. Oh, okay. Yeah. What was one of the Yes. The rainbow fish. I wonder if I still have it. I don't know if I've turned it in yet. We just read it recently. All at once the trees burst into bloom. The lime, the elm, the flowering plum, the weeping willow. Oh, that's okay, Dad Tail Cubs. I'm glad that you were. Didn't he give, yes, color scale to others or something? Yes. Yeah, that book. Yeah, we had a whole discussion on that one. How everybody was jealous of the rainbow fish, and they took pieces off of, or they wanted pieces from him. But oh, Rach, oh, you missed it. I live at a wedding venue. I live at a wedding venue, and there's a wedding going on right now. So you're gonna hear music until 10 o'clock tonight. We landed on the moon also. I love it. You guys are gonna hear some really good music. All except Bertolt. Hold on, what happened here? Okay, all at once the trees burst into bloom. The lime, the elm, the flowering plume, and the weeping willow. Okay, so it's springtime. All the trees have been blooming. All except Bertolt. Uh-oh. Yes. No, Jan, yeah, it's wedding season, so we're going to be having some jams on the weekend. So Bertolt is the only one that hasn't bloomed. So we're going to see what's going on with him. Days pass, then weeks. I wait, I hope, I pray, but finally I have to accept it. Bertolt is dead. Aww. And there's the tractor there at the bottom. So he's come to the realization that Bertolt is not alive. When a cat dies, we know it right away. Same with a bird. Guys, this author has an interesting sense of humor. When a cat dies, we know it right away. The cat got hit by a car. And then, same with a bird. The bird. But with a tree, it's hard to tell. A tree just stands there like a huge, bony creature that's sleeping or playing a trick on us. Yeah, that's true. Isn't that funny? If Bertolt had been killed by lightning or cut down, I would have understood. Here he is. Crack. If Bertolt had been killed by lightning or cut down, I would have understood. Yes, a catastrophe. I love it. I know what to do when a cat or bird dies, but what should I do for Bertolt? Aww. There's all the forest creatures, the forest friends that are inside the tree. I have to do something before Bertolt is turned into firewood, furniture, or toothpicks. I think I have an idea. There's Bertolt. Furniture, toothpicks, building the Eiffel Tower. So he's got to do something. So he runs to his school. He's got a little acorn for a hat. Lost and found. Oh, he goes to the lost and found, gets all the things. Let's see what he does. I love when they give us a page right here with just pictures to move the story forward. And remember, there's a whole bunch of mittens and everything in that lost and found. Then he goes to his mom, she's hanging clothes on the line. I'm trying to see what he's getting there. Oh, it looks like a little cabinet, or like a little box of things. Then he races down towards Bertolt with all these. He races to the top. Oh, and then he starts decorating the tree. He starts decorating Bertolt with all the mittens. Yes. Oh, the clothespins, you're right. Aww. Look what he did. Bertolt's dead, and instead of having leaves, he puts all the mittens. He clips all the mittens onto the tree. Isn't that pretty? Yes. Made him leaves. That's a very good picture. Imagine seeing this in a museum and you come across it and you're like, what is that? Without any context, you're just given this picture here. It would want to make you look into the picture a little and see what those details are. And their little mittens. He didn't have a lot of mittens left for the rest of Bertolt. The end. I knew this was going to be a good one. I knew this was going to be a good one just by the illustrations and the title, Bertolt. Watch me having said the name wrong all this time. Bertolt. I'm going to look it up. Maybe it's Bertol. Maybe you don't pronounce one of the T's. Yeah, my vote has changed, Shalise. I agree. Yeah, Destiny, very sweet. It's a good one. It's a good one. Good one. All right. Let's take a vote. We started. Yeah, the simple. Dad Tail Cubs, I agree with you. I really like the illustrations on that. Very simple. We started out with just a little critter collection. One. Then we went to Uncle Peter's Amazing Chinese Wedding. On Gull Beach. And then Bertolt. I'm going to go with 4. Bertolt, this is a good one. Very refreshing. Yes, I agree. Let's see what your votes are. What are your votes tonight? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Janelle Howell, 3. Dad Tail Cubs, 4. No, I agree. Natalia, 4. Prince Hairflip, 3 and 4. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a really good one, I agree. Shalise, 4. Yeah, some of us came in late and we didn't get the full exposure to all 4 of them. But I think we're going to do good. They're playing really good music tonight. Playing like old school 80s. It's like house music. Any fishy update? Sibby, that's this weekend. I got super busy last weekend and wasn't able to get everything together. But definitely this weekend, yeah. We have the monies. We have the monies, so we're going to be using the monies from our fish fund to purchase the tank and the fish. I really did want to go hit up Goodwill first to see if they have a cheaper tank, if I can find a cheap tank. Yeah, we'll be doing a second live. Dead Tail Cubs, no, I live in the wedding venue. the office is downstairs and my apartment is upstairs, and the wedding venue is the whole complex. So we have Petco sometimes has good sale. Oh, okay. Definitely gonna look into that. Yeah, I was looking on Amazon. I couldn't find anything less than 50. So I thought, nah, there's got to be something else out there. They have a whole kit of fish tanks with the filter and everything for $70 on Amazon. But I'm gonna see if I can find something cheaper. Oh, you're not doing too good with your insomnia? Oh, okay, Natalia. Okay. Yeah, we'll be on. All right, so thank you guys for your 33,000 likes. I really appreciate the likes, the tapping. We did fall a little short of our goal. We fell a little short. We were trying to do 100K, but that's fine. It's Friday night. I get it. For those of you who are on the East Coast, if you're going to bed, have yourselves a good night. If you are with sleep and you're having insomnia, we will be back on again in 30 minutes for the West Coast feed at 9 o'clock, which is 12 o'clock your time. Again, thank you guys for the 34,000 likes, and we will see you in a bit. Have a good night, everybody.